Hello world, my name is Tamara Zenobia and I am doing a video on missing persons in Alaska today. So, this is my first missing and paranormal investigation video, and I feel deeply called to do this work. I feel extremely called, and I've been called for a few years now, but I hesitated because I know what it entails. It is not, it is not for the light of heart, and I was already busy doing so many things, and it meant for me the end of one era of my life doing one kind of work to this, and in the middle of so many other things that were going on in my life. So anyhow, this video today is about a woman named Jessie Marie Tessier, and she has gone missing on May 24th, 2023, so rather recently. And so I chose her file because it just called me, so I chose her file to work on. So number one, she's missing with no shoes, no coat, from her uncle's house at 5:30 a.m. from Chugach, not Chugach, but Chugach, Alaska. And her car was left, I believe the report, there's different reports. One report says her car was left behind, and the other report says that her car was left at her uncle's house. All of these things are red flags, super suspicious. Like, why would she leave barefoot from her uncle's house and leave her car, right? So that means to me she was fleeing from something, some situation at 5:30 in the morning, no doubt, in May. And around that time, it wasn't quite all the way summer, I don't believe, here in Alaska. It took us quite some time to get here. So anyhow, I did a analysis of the situation. I called on my guides. I sat down and I intuited, did some mediumship over this work. And what I came up with was that Miss Tessier is somewhere within a 5-mile radius of the place where she was last seen. 5 miles radius within that place. I also get information about drainage, tunnels, or holes in that area where she may have hid or left, or where she may have been left. Yeah, so about for 3 weeks I worked on this case, and I actually asked our local forestry person about, my suspicion about the tunnel. And he said, well, if it wasn't an area where, the water is coming down from the mountains or whatever, then there would be some drainage things in that area. And at first I was seeing forest, but I was like, well, wait a minute, I don't know I don't know the location of the house. I just know that it's in Chugach. But Chugach is a really forested area. I mean, it is a nice, updated, it's a lot of people there. They got a high school and everything, but the homes are very near the wilderness as well. So that is highly likely. But yeah, so, and I did call my work into the state troopers and the APD, and I left messages for the people. I don't know if they will get back to me or if they will follow up with that, but that is what I have found. And if I had my own car where I could go out to those areas, I would have gone myself and investigated, but I am unable to. So if anybody is in the area, if you work for the local Parks and Recs division, forestry division in that area, and you know of those tunnels, you may find this woman out there. And my suspicion is that she is no longer with us. So, or fighting for her life. So that's what I have. Like I said, I did call the authorities. I called several times. I left messages. So anyhow, that is what I have on this particular case. And I hope that she is found so that her family can get closure on this matter. If you are a family member and you have questions, feel free to reach me at my website. This service that I do is a community service. It's a community offering. I do not charge. I do not ask for anything. This is just something that I feel called to do, and that's what I do. So feel free to reach out. And God bless.